We're not gonna wait this time. I'm sorry, we're not waiting on the boys to funnel in. But last time I think we had a long chat with that lady. Gosh, she had so much lore to throw at us. Woof. How are we halfway through the dang document? How are we halfway through the freaking script document? Jeez, man. Oh, oh, yeah, she just left. She was like, "Ciao, Bello. See you later, Buckaroo." Personally, I'm a big fan of when I tell someone that I'm going to totally kill them if they spend my money irresponsibly, telling them, "See you later, Buckaroo." That's how you know I'm serious business. Wearing a suit and tie means nothing. Yeah, it sounds good, but it also sounds like I'd end up deeper in a life I want no part in. Not anymore, anyway. That ship has sailed, I think. I think at this point in life, all I want is to kiss a lady and give pat pats to a small child. Soft bed, good food. Claudia's really nice to me. She keeps saying that I can totally pull off a purple jacket. It's all you need to get this man miles in your pocket is to tell him, "Man, you look so good in purple." Anyway, Deirdre mentioned that she knows about Denovian's dirty laundry. She seems keen on getting rid of him. Perhaps I could convince her to take him out early. Or just tell me what she knows so I can do it. Even though I don't really feel like taking her off her, the impression I get off of her, despite the life she comes from, especially despite what I first witnessed of her those months ago. Yeah, it has been a while. Like, she as a person has been growing and doing shit. I mean, you've been experiencing some character growth. What's to say she hasn't? Maybe she's been on a fun little side quest, buddy. Maybe Deirdre's been on a lovely side quest helping all these random NPCs unlock their social links. And you're just like, man, I thought she was going to be the same person. It's like, no! She's been building a conspiracy against her dad! What makes you think she hasn't changed? I do think she's cut from a completely different cloth than her father and the rest of the gang. The band? It's more of a hunch, really. There's something about her that tells me she isn't lying. It might be because she did the old pinky swear. Can't lie with one of those. She's not trying to, at least. Also, she doesn't seem to know that I actually have some contact with the police already. Tertiary contact, sure, but still contact. I might be able to get a message to them through Father Xander about all this. I just need to make sure he knows that whatever they do has to be subtle, as apparently I'm being watched. He looks over his shoulder and there's just a dude behind a bush. Like, how did I not notice that guy earlier? Sounds like a plan, at any rate. Shit! What the hell happened? Hold up. Hold up. Ignore. Dude, what the fuck went wrong here? Hold up, I need to figure out what the hell that was. Because I might be able to do some debugging here. Let's see. While running game code. Honest points is not defined. Oh, did they fucking typo it? It's honesty points, not honest points. Dude! How did you make this mistake? Don't you just copy? Don't you have an autofill for this? Buddy. Buckaroo. My good buddy, old pal, old friend, old chum. With a heavy sigh, I turn to leave the park. Man, I hate parks. I like ice cream, but I hate parks. Was a lot at... Was that... Oh, it's control. Apparently that does something. Apparently, if we don't have enough honesty points, or, okay, if we have attachment and honesty, but not enough, like we're kind of in the middle. Let's see. And that one, you still like, yeah. Yeah, and that one he's like, I don't know if I can get the cops in on this, and he doesn't really trust her per se. If you have no honesty, no matter your attachment, he doesn't feel like trusting her, which is fair enough. He hasn't been honest himself. He hasn't learned the power of trust. And he's like, this sounds too good to be true. She's up to something. She's doing something sneaky. I feel lost. Well, it was a nice, simple solution. I do appreciate that attachment is always a separate thing. If you have no attachment and no honesty, you're being a little fucking shit. It's quite an opportunity I could exploit. I think he wants to join up with Deirdre. Deirdre seems ready to burn him. If the Novian is any loyalty to Alfonsi, he could be a detriment to whoever ship plan. I appreciate that the like no honesty, no attachment one. It's like I have a plan. I got a brain. I'm gonna use it. Also, be careful what to tell Xander. You want to know what happened. This was police contacts, but that could work to my advantage too. No, that's so fucking cute. There's a lot to think about when I get back home. And as always, he calls it Claudia's home. Although he says much or a lot. For some reason, that also changed. It's just got weird detail to get like that. I started making my way back the way I came in. At least, I believe so. The fog was only just beginning to burn away in the sunlight. Picking one of the numerous brick walkways that led away from the fence, and I started to walk towards the parking lot. You wouldn't walk to a parking lot. This is the right one. Unfortunately, I avoided the embarrassment of getting lost on my way back to the van. Though I did almost get trampled by a herd of Saurians out on their morning jog. But as I was driving away from the park, I considered what excuse for my absence I'd give Claudia and Malcolm. Jesus Christ! Look at this intense man! I'm ready to kill a man for taking my hot pocket. Fortunately, I can just tell Claudia the truth. What is this? Apparently, if you have too little honesty or attachment, he doubts the fact that this is the right one. Ugh. Okay, this is all like, Jesus Christ. There's so many like paths you can take. It's so unafraid of like, no, we're doing a point system, we're doing flags, you are learning all of this. And if you go to the pizza cave, he's like, I don't know about this. I haven't told her because she haven't gone to the church in a minute of them. She's like, I don't know if I can tell her everything without explaining everything. Be a lot for her to take in. But you still confess. If you're not honest, you're not attached enough. Otherwise, if you don't have that, he's like, I don't know, man. What the fuck do I tell her? Also, he's like, man, she believed me about the closet if you went to the pizza cave. Man, there's so much here. There's so much like little itty bitty details for little itty bitty boys. God damn. I'm willing to forgive all these little spelling mistakes and little errors because there's so much, man. Fortunately, I can just tell Claudia the truth. I already told her all about my past and how I got to where I am. I don't know how she'll react to learning Deirdre's offer, but I think it's best if she had some say in all this. But Malcolm, his eye becomes all round. I love it. But Malcolm, should I tell him too? I think what's going on from him is only gonna get harder going forward. How would he be able to handle it? Would he even be able to understand it? Or would I just be freaking him out for nothing? Well, he's a smart kid. I might confuse him, but he should know there's something important going on. It might help Claudia's own peace of mind if she doesn't have to hide anything from him either. Knowing what I need to do, I take a heavy sigh and focus on the misty road ahead of me. In a less well-written story, you get in a car crash at this point, buddy. I'm gonna need some coffee for this. You go straight to chapter 5 if you aren't honest enough, regardless of if you went to A or B. Not a lot of things here. Oh wow, we're going. Oh god, I love how there's so much for like the pizza cave. Like, listen, if you go to the pizza cave, you have to come clean eventually if you're honest, and I like that. It's like you can't escape it, but I'm gonna need some coffee for this. Also means the author no longer has to write two separate stories, except for like small detail work. When I got back home, I can see Claudia and Malcolm in the kitchen, just finishing up breakfast. They turn to me as the door opens and move to greet me with a happy but curious expressions. Hi, Win! Welcome back. You were up pretty early today. Is everything alright? I had a meeting with someone? It was important. Oh, well, you don't need to tell us if... No, I do. You and Malcolm both need to hear this. You may want to put on a fresh pot of coffee and get comfortable. There's a lot to go over. Around this point, I think if you go into the pizza cave, he's like... she's even like, Win... And he's like, no. We don't get to play ball here. We have to cut down to it. And I appreciate that. After some fresh coffee is distributed, don't give Malcolm his cup. He's a kid. Don't give him coffee this early, buddy. Claudia and Malcolm take their positions on the couch. The two of them nestling together with a slight air of worry hanging above them. I take a seat in one of the chairs I face to talk to him. Please, why are you giving Malcolm the talk? He's like 10! And I do a great deal of the talking. Oh, damn. Man, look at all this bespoke art we get. It's like there's no shame. It's like, buddy, I know the art ain't great, but the important moments, we're gonna draw him. And we're gonna give him the little salad fingers from having his little intertwining going. It's so cute, right? I appreciate the effort. It's like, I understand this is important. I can't have Anon just being this stand-around sprite doing nothing interesting. You gotta feel it. Claudia already knew my history, such as it was, but explaining it to Malcolm proved a bit more challenging. I tried to tell him everything I told Claudia in the sanctuary, with some of the gorier details left out. My life as a thief, the botched escape from the Fonzies, Father Xander finding me. How Private Window isn't my real name, and that I don't even know my real name. And that he and his mother, he and his mom has come to mean to me since then. That I wanted to stay with them. Man, that's all you need. You know, there are, like, visual novels out there that they have, like, art. And they're like, we're gonna stay on this art the whole way. And I always feel, you know, it's good for establishment shots, but I always think it's a little lame if you hang on something too long. It's like, I get it, you know, the person is crying and hanging. Why are we on this for, like, hours? Surely something's changed in posture by this point. Okay, if you went to the Pizza Cave, he does emphasize, like, a little bit about his life. But the hardest part was telling them how living with them changed me and how they came to care for me. How I wanted to... Ah, man, he's such... You know, remember, you don't get this if you're not attached or honest enough. And after explaining myself as best as I could, I paused to let everything sink in. The quiet of the room was oppressive, but eventually Malcolm broke the silence. So, you're a thief? And steals from bad guys? Like Robin Hood? No. I never really cared who I stole from before. I only started caring about that sort of thing when I started living with you two. So you were a bad guy? Why didn't the cops shoot you with guns? Question stung more than I thought it would. Almost as much as answering. I was. But you're good now, right? Like Kingdom Souls? Listen, I'm a small child. I don't exactly know all that much. I don't have a wide breadth of experience just to draw from. Oh, yeah! Oh, wait. Oh, yeah! The friend of the main character that Tiffany said I was like. Even though it's a bit more complicated than that, I suppose it's a good enough analog. Though I'm not a small child wielding a batwing sword. Especially for a 5-year-old. Yes. Fucking googly eyes. Like that. The boy's face brightens considerably upon the confirmation. Oh, I love how she's like, yeah, that's nice. And with him at ease, so too did Claudia's own features relax. That's so cool! So you were just waiting until you get a chance to take down the big bad guy, right? Like a superhero? Okay, maybe not the... okay, maybe not the greatest analog. Not exactly. That's actually the next thing we need to talk about. Specifically about an offer I've been made that I'd like your mother to hear. Part of it concerns something from her past. I don't want to talk about it unless she wants me to. I give Claudia a pregnant look because I'm one of those fucking weirdos who is like, instead of giving someone an expectant look, we give pregnant looks around here. God damn it. I fucking hate it when people do that. God damn it. I get it. You own a thesaurus. But please. If you went to the pizza cave, he's like, God damn, we need to talk about this. I love how if you go to the pizza cave, it's like, gosh, should have eaten that crow young and tender. I regret having to force this sort of thing onto her, but I don't see a way forward without all of us knowing what's going on. If the relief she got from telling me is any indication, though, telling Malcolm will be a great weight off her shoulders. I just hope I haven't misjudged how ready Claudia is to share her past with Malcolm. Mom! I With a heavy sigh, Claudia nods. She slowly and tenderly rubs Malcolm's shoulder in a very reassuring manner as she attempts to start. Malcolm, there's something I have to tell you. You are not a virgin birth. I thought I was Jesus! Apparently been preparing herself for this moment, judging by how calm her voice is. Mommy has, for a very long time, getting, well, bullied by a bad man. Unlike all those people who get bullied by good men. But Wynne has been helping me. He's a really good friend, even though I may not have always appreciated it. If you went to the pizza cave, she's like, he's been trying to make me feel safe. I can't keep it a secret. Man, I love the little nuances. So good. Help me realize I don't need to be scared of that bully anymore. That I don't need to keep secrets anymore. Why would anyone bully you? I... Oh... When you did this! This is you, When! In a flash, the young boy swept up in a tight embrace by his mom! Cooing and reassurances from Claudia kept Malcolm from having a full breakdown. I mean, he's too fucking young to fully appreciate like half of what's going on. Holding on to her son seemed to do much the same for Claudia. You're gonna help Mom, right, Win? You said you were going to help us, right? Give the boy a nod, a firm sounding an affirmation as I can muster. I will, Malcolm. I can help too, Mom. I know you can, honey. I know. But let's hear what Win has to say. Goddamn, you have to use one of the art where like her shoulders look so damn big. Raining in, I'm pretty sure raining is with a G. Oh man, don't ask me. Look up a dictionary if you want affirmations. Raining in her tears, the pair now gives me hopeful looks. Right. Let's see if I can explain this. I've gotten an offer from Deirdre, who's the daughter of the big bad guy, who's offering to fix all of our problems for us. Both with her father and with Claudia's bully. I love how he's like, I can't say that I'm going to shoot him with a gun. In exchange, all she wants is that I give back what I stole and help her in return. So she's a good guy too? Are you going to team up? Are you going to do a cool combo move and summon a Disney park ride? I'm not sure about that. We don't have the licenses for Disney park rides. But she won't be back for a little while, so we'll have to handle things on our own until then. It does sound like a dream come true. But what does she mean that she wants your help? I'm not sure. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do yet. I hope if I just give back the money, it'll be enough if the help she wants from me is something I'd rather not do, or put any of you in danger. But I have some time. She sounds like a nice person. You should let her help. It does sound like quite a nice offer. It's an appealing one, and she does seem trustworthy. Or at the very least, it doesn't seem like she's trying to trick me. And I just have a feeling about her. When she talked about you and Malcolm, almost like she was envious of you two. She's like she was gonna do a face-off. What does envious mean? Yeah, we do not have time for this. Envious is wanting someone else has. Why would she be envious of us? I mean, in case you haven't noticed, I think her dad sucks ass and her mom is fucking dead. But her voice did grow somewhat affectionate when she mentioned you two. Maybe she wants to be friends. I can't imagine she'd have many being surrounded by all the bad guys. Sure didn't seem like it. So you think you can trust her? I think so. But I think there may be an alternative to her plan just in case I'm wrong. What? Father Santa. Oh. What's Father Santa gonna do? He's not a transformer. He knows a few guys at the police department, allegedly. Oh, really? That's what he says. Is everyone secretly cool? Is Miss Minnie like a super spy too? Yes! She's literally based on the lady from Resident Evil. I don't think so. Be convenient as she was. But I think Deirdre let slip some information that could get the police involved. Maybe enough to get rid of your bully. If it's alright with you, Win, I'd like to come along when you talk to Volcaldera. I think I'm overdue with accepting his offer to help. That sounds good to me. What can I do? Well, you can just keep doing what you have been. Oh, no! No, they're so cute! Ah! They're so cute. Woo! By being the best son a mother could ever ask for, and always being there for me. What? Don't worry. The biggest help you can pay is letting me know you're okay! The two parasites tighten their hugs with one another. Okay. If someone help you stop the bad guys, I'm sure I'll think of something. Right, Win? Yeah, right. It's something anyway. Goddamn Win.